Oh, we're live. Hi. I wasn't back yet. But yeah, welcome back. We're in the All-Australian Finals right now.
I didn't realize I was muted.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, we're back. You know? God damn it. And actually, before we start, thank you so much to Probe for the raid, as he, just in time for the finals.
Yep. Gonna be an All-Australian Finals as well. We got the two Aussie casters. We have Light joining me for the two races that he doesn't play.
Exactly.
So,
it's going to be beautiful.
Now we are going to get started on Simulacrum for our first map.
Yeah, and this is like a first for a couple of things, like for our tournament, right? This is the first Australia versus Australia finals that we're going to get into.
These players have played in our tournaments before. I think this is the furthest either of them have ever gotten as well.
Yeah.
Well, we are getting started in this best of 5 series. Who is going to have to play the position 5 in Dota? We'll find out right now as spotting in the bottom right, the purple Protoss representing Mind Freak. And Australia, this is Pezz.
And in the top left-hand corner of Simulacrum LE, we have also representing Mind Freak as well as Australia. It is Seither.
Alright, so TvP is the name of the game right now, and both players starting up pretty similarly at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been a while since we've casted together.
Yeah, it has been.
It's been a couple of months. Yeah, we had like IEM, we've had like all these other tournaments that we've casted. But yeah, it has been a while.
It's been a while. Been a while. But Pezz being sneaky, attacking this SCV. Can he get the full? He won't stop the barracks. But we'll get a nice scout off with that
for some context, there was a lot of banter between these two players in the chat, talking about getting through the series so they can play Dota, of course, as they are Australian players, and that's what they do. They play Dota. God damn it!
I only play Turbo in Dota because I still don't know how to play that game properly. So.
Yeah, but they've had the opportunities to watch each other's games on stream, but they haven't seen each other in this matchup, right? We haven't had Pezz in a PVT or Seither go up against a Protoss, so I don't really know. Like, do they practice often with each other? I imagine so. They're on the same team, right?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah, they at least practice Dota together, so we'll see.
I call that team bonding, right?
Yeah.
It's like us playing team games. But is going to be pretty standard. There's no proxies as yet. Twilight Council going to be the first tech building of choice from Pezz, so may look to get into those Blink Stalkers early.
Yeah, we do have that Twilight Council. It is kind of being hidden to the south of the base, back there behind the mineral line. We'll see if Seither can get back there with a Reaper or something to be able to see what it is he's playing against. Whether it's Stargate or Robo or more gateways. But
well, he is going to scout right now, and he will scout it.
Oh,
maybe not. Yeah, no, he did scout it.
Yeah, he did manage to sneak in there, and he was able to see it researching. But even though you see it researching, it could be a lot of things. There's a lot that comes out of the Twilight Council, whether it's Blink or Glaives or Charge. So it's going to be up to him to try and deduce what exactly is coming.
Yeah, the most common response would be Blink. But the Seither going for that standard 1-1-1 at the moment.
Yeah, and like if it is Blink, he does have to get ready for it. You know, he does have to try and deny like that vision into his main, because if we see Blink, we're probably going to see him try and blink into the main with like War Prism or Observer Vision, right? We see that pretty often. And if if he doesn't have any vision in his main, then that can deal a lot of damage.
Oh, but Light, do you see what I see that's researching?
Ah, okay.
Banshee, some Cloak Banshee's gonna be on the way here.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick to see. We do see a couple of different different builds, and is the Adept gonna go down? Is he gonna get it?
Oh, he will, and that Hellion survives on the lowest of HPs. How much? Let's look. 2 HP.
Wow. Seither with that little win,
Yes.
Taking what he can get. But yeah, we do have all these Stalkers on the way. We do have that Observer on the way as well. And we'll see whether Pezz is going to be aggressive with this. I imagine so. And I don't think Seither quite knows about this. Just kill a hallucination there.
Yeah. Well, these Cloak Banshees are kept in the dark now, so I expect Pezz to have that Observer out, but maybe it's going to be halfway across the map by the time that Cloak is finished.
Especially because of the build that Pezz is going for. He could be sending it across the map. He didn't manage to see anything with his hallucination as well, because it did get denied by the Marines. So this could completely blindside him. In saying that, though, there are some Stalkers here in the main, ready to blink in.
Yeah, the Observer immediately going back now into that main mirror line. How many probes can Seither get? Gets 3 at the moment. 4. Can he get one more? He gets another. It's not going to be enough. Shift clicking them away. The Observer is now out in Observer mode. And 8 probes. Not too bad. And now this Marine tank push. Going to be looking to cancel out this third.
Yeah, at the same time, we have this push coming into the third, and now that the tank is sieged up, it's going to be so hard to get into this, but these Stalkers do have Blink, so they can blink in and snipe off the tank, and there we go. Does manage to get the tank.
Does manage, and only just Marines left. Nice blink micro there from Pezz to keep his Stalkers alive. Although 13 probes, more probes going down to these this Banshee in the natural.
Jesus Christ. 17, 18 workers?
19 workers can't get 20, but oh boy. What an economic advantage Seither has now. Should be getting his third as well. Is on the way transforming into that orbital. But Pezz is pushing it out across this map. There's only a tank and this bunker at this moment defending this natural.
Yeah, bear in mind he could just blink straight into the main, but there is already a tank there as well. And he's opting to go into the natural instead.
Shade out from the depth won't be finished here. Does have the Raven as well. Could throw out the anti-armor missile and soften up those Stalkers. But Pezz decides against it and goes back and decides to just re-probe up.
Yeah, he's making 3 probes at a time. He's trying to catch back up after losing those 19 workers, but it's gonna be a while, and that was just rough. But there we have a scan coming down from Seither. He confirms that probe production is continuing, so like there's no all-in coming or anything like that, which is quite nice.
So, but you see, this Raven could get caught out. The third having to dart back because of that the high ground vision. Where's that tank? Tank does siege up. The Raven getting so low. But Pezz will blink out. Doesn't get to snipe off any upgrades there.
Yeah, he almost got the Raven, but the Raven backed off just in time. Oh, he could get it now.
Does get the Raven. Nice blink forward there by Pezz. Will deny that Raven from doing any damage. Now these Stalkers pretty much have free roam. But these tanks are a bit of a vulnerable spot. The bio is not in position.
Especially if the tanks come from the south side, they could jump on top of these tanks and maybe pick off 1 or 2 of them. Oh, nice shade in. This Adept could get a handful of worker kills. We'll see. I don't know.
The medevacs are there.
No. Does only get 1 worker in the end.
But now Pezz going to his second stage of tech, getting that robotics bait as well, so you might start to see Colossus or Disruptors coming out.
We could see either one of those units come out. And I do really like how active Pezz is being on the map with these Stalkers. Like, he has to come in, like, snipe as much as he can and try and, like, delay Seither, you know, picking off Ravens or picking off, like, these straight tanks or medevacs or anything of the sort. You know, especially because he was so far behind.
Nice scan there for Seither. Does see the tech, does see the RoboBait researching with Chrono, so he does know that it's at least Colossus. So there's no upgrades for the Disruptors.
But I don't think the Colossus are going to be ready in time. Here comes the push from Seither.
So charge is done as well for the Zealous, so these tanks may have to be careful. Seither splitting them up, getting the best that he can. Nice force field there. Will catch a couple of Marauders there, but Colossus is out. There is no Raven for Interference Matrix, thanks to that catch out by Pezz.
Yeah, but some of the Colossus are out there. There is energy for force fields as well, and you know, Pezz, he's going to be trying to hold this, and looks like he potentially can. He's trying to flank the tanks.
Flank of the tank. He's coming in with just one Colossus, as this group of Marauders will get destroyed up on the top side. Nice force fields separating some of the bio away, but the pickups from the medevacs are there, taking it away. And this, oh no, looks like one Colossus will go down, as now Disruptors are out.
Oh, nice. I love how he's mixing in Disruptors in here as well, not just relying on one form of AoE. And with these Disruptors, like, he could even, like, get these tanks. They're kind of bunched up right now.
Yeah, they are. The Purification Novus won't be enough, as these tanks just survived by the slimmest of margins.
Yeah. And it looks like he's going to be able to deny this fourth base from going down. These tanks are so vulnerable right now, but Pezz just doesn't have enough to pounce on them. Oh, this is bad. Seither, he's getting into the high ground. Like, Pezz has no vision of this.
Oh, he doesn't, and now Purification Novus will go out, will snipe off one tank, but I don't think it's going to be enough. This Fed is going to get friend. Two more Disruptors join the fray. Let's see where those Purification Novus are going to be. Marine staying just outside of the range now. Should see those Purifications going forward. Oh, wow! That was a big hit there with that first Purification Nova. The others should be up right about now. Just snipe off one more tank, and now it's only just these two tanks on the high ground. Oh, that one there that was hiding. But Pezz does hold, does lose his third, but has got another one going onto that low ground.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? He lost his third base in defending that, and, you know, he isn't too far behind in workers, but he's only on 2 bases right now. He is double expanding, though, to try and catch up, but, like, part of me wants him to triple expand or something. Like, I don't know, like,
yeah.
It's such a rough position for Pezz because his economy is just hurting so much right now. But it looks like he's trying to do something with this army.
He is trying to. But the Liberation Zones will zone out this army for quite a bit. Purification over, just getting sent out. See what he can find. Won't find too much. And Seither does scan that the army has backed off.
Yeah, and now we have Seither. Oh, with the addition of these Liberators, it's going to be so much harder for Pezz to engage into this army. Because, you know, he doesn't really have the best anti-air right now.
He doesn't. But now just a squad of Marine Marauders going to go out and try and harass even more of the economy. But now the army's out of position. His Purification Novas also doing a bit of damage. Second one, wait. Oh, we'll find a tank.
Yeah.
But now with the army back in position, Pezz can't really push any far forward. And he's looking for a flank here with this little squad. The main army is chasing now. Colossus doing so much damage. Force fields doing enough to keep that army away. And Pezz can just keep rotating around and around with these Blink Stalkers.
I love what Pezz is doing here because we saw that Seither, like a minute ago, he was looking to push across the map, but Pezz is keeping him here in the middle, trading really well and keeping him busy while he tries to get his economy up and going, but
Disruptor's getting picked off here. Blinkstalker's trying to do as much as they can to pull this. Has to back off, but it's not going to be enough. Purification over. That's a huge hit right there. But is it going to be enough? Seither piling on forward right now towards that 3rd/4th base. Storm on the way, almost finished. Are there any High Templars out on the map? No, they're not. So even if he does warp him in, not going to have enough for Storms. He's going to have to warp him into Archons. Purification over. It is not going to hit as Disruptor gets destroyed. The second hit won't find anything. Another round of warp into Stalkers, but that's not going to be enough. And Seither will take game 1 of this best of 5 series.
GG. Oh god. Like, even though Pezz was so far behind, like, bearing in mind, he started off this game losing 19 workers, 19 probes, but he was able to bring it back. Like, every single time he kept just managing to hold, but the problem is that every time he held, like, he would lose his 4th base, he would lose his 3rd, like, he'd lose like some Colossus, some high-tech units, and it was just that much harder each time to come back. And he almost did it, which was like impressive.
Yeah. But yeah, now gonna wait the second map choice here for Pezz. See what he wants to go for.
Yep, it is Pezz's choice, as you know, we do have a loser's pick system in this tournament. But oh, there we have it. It is gonna be on Nightshade. God, I'm gonna have to turn on my light. God.
Nightshade is gonna be it. You make it lobby or am I?
I'll make it. It's all good. Geohen, please. Could you make it actually? I'm having issues. Yeah.
And show you.
Geohen, the Filipino player, just showed up in the lobby chat or in the chat channel. Just now realizing that there was a tournament today. God damn it, Geohen. As if you look at the bracket in Wikipedia or challenge, he got walked over earlier today.
Yeah.
As we could not find him.
He's probably asleep.
But yeah, while we set this lobby out, you know, ! Matcherino in the chat if you want to help support this tournament. I believe we do have a couple of Matcherino codes left. Code GPO22, as this is the 22nd edition of this tournament. As you know, we've been running this every week since October of last year.
No, August, wasn't it?
Well,
no.
August.
No, what was Kuro here?
Kuro got here in August, September. Yeah. Was the first GPO when she was here in Australia?
Yeah. That was the reason.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Kuro's here. Let's hold a tournament. Anyway, we are now on to Nightshade for our second map of this series. And it's going to be on Nightshade and spawning in the bottom right. The Blue Terran currently up 1-0 in the series. Can he get himself onto match point? Representing Mindfreak, it's Seither.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Nightshade LE, also representing Mindfreak, as well as Australia. It is the Protoss player. It is Pezz. And I don't think we've talked much about Mindfreak here on this stream. Like, do we want to kind of mention them? Like, they're a relatively new team.
They were in StarCraft 2 before, I remember, under previous management, and got themselves a bad name for not paying players. But
Yes.
with new
Yeah.
management on the scene, it does look like they really want to get behind the StarCraft 2 players at least.
Yeah, they picked up the roster of SYF.
Yeah.
You know, like Insano, like the management, I think, as well as all the players like Chase and Pezz.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see them.
Crimson. Yeah.
Yeah, like reinvest in the scene.
Mm.
Especially with like ESL Pro Tour, right? And like 3 years of confirmed StarCraft, you know? Like
Yeah.
kind of means a lot. And it's cool to see like kind of this reinvigorated like, you know, scene, I guess. You know, like people are starting to invest. We've got more tournaments. You know, we had Oddscraft to start off the year, right? Like it's a good time to be a StarCraft fan.
Yeah. And of course, you have weekly tournaments like the GPO, which you could sign up for next week's tournament. Use exclamation point GPO in chat, and you can sign up for GPO number 23.
Yeah. As this is a weekly C/OCE tournament. You know, players from Vietnam, Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, etc. Oh. Reaper coming in here. Is he gonna get? He gets one worker.
Oh. Can he get 2? Well, that's the real
Where's
key.
he?
If you get 2,
Yeah, I was surprised. Where's the Adepts? Like it kind of
right
gave
across the
up,
map.
like-
Right across
like,
the
map. Will he be able to get some counter harass damage? Oh, could get one worker of his own.
Even it
Get
up. So that SCP just gave it. I was like, you know what?
A bit of an unfortunate shade. Like he doesn't really go anywhere. He could have escaped, but
I could get the Hellion. Oh, almost surviving on 2 HP again. Those damn Hellions.
Seither Hellions specifically.
Mm.
It's every time.
Oh,
but-
Twilight Council.
Yeah, Kura showing us that Pezz is going to go for a similar opening, a similar build. There we have it. Blink again. Okay. Careful.
My desk. But yeah, just Blink opening again. Going as Seither is going for those Cloak Banshees again.
All right. So we're going to see game 1 again in
Yeah.
game 2. Okay. Fair enough. You know, I guess we'll see, more importantly, what Pezz is going to do differently. Because we did see game 2, and, you know, he played it out fairly well, but, you know, his defense specifically was much to be desired. Like, it's, you know, he was kind of pulled apart. He was getting hit at his third, getting hit at his main at the same time, and he just wasn't able to trade too well, and he lost a lot of workers. So we'll see how he changes his game plan.
Yeah. Oh, nice snipe on the Hellion there from Pezz. Look at these Stalkers out and running, but there's Zerber's coming out as well. The Banshee going across the map, so should expecting to see at least maybe pan out the same as last game.
Yeah, we'll see if the Observer's already... it's already moving out across the map, so it's not going to be at home for Vision, for the Banshee.
Oh, wait, it's just going. It's just going.
Yeah, it's going to run into it. It's just chilling. Oh, beautiful. 100% planned, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously.
And here comes... Yeah.
Oh, with the boys as well.
Okay.
A couple of good old boys getting not as many Marines though as last time.
But it's a much more committed push, I feel like. I think Seither was like, you know what, I did so much damage in game 1, I'm just gonna commit a little bit more for game 2 and see if I can just end it. And yeah, pulling all these boys to repair not just the tank but the Banshees as well.
And a second tank does join. It's only 5 Stalkers, but Blink does get revealed.
Yeah, with 2 tanks, this is actually terrifying, this push. And Pezz, he's trading with these Stalkers, but there are just so many Marines.
2 Marines, and now the bunkers are going down and setting him up a position between the second and the third.
Oh, he could come from behind those.
Oh! So snipe at least one tank can get away. That does lose one Stalker. In the meantime, does Blink on forward tank? Can he get the second tank? He will get it, but the third tank is here.
It could get sniped off as well, though. No, he's able to just save
That's
it. And
GG.
Jesus Christ.
Seither. Already on match point now.
Yeah, kind of reading Pezz, assuming he's going to go for the same opener once again, and he adapts accordingly and goes for a more committed push. And it was just so hard to hold off. Like Pezz, he was able to snipe off 2 tanks that get around them. It was,
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah.
All right. Map 3 will be on Evergreen. Evergreen? Everdream?
Everdream. Everdream's a different map.
Is that another map? Is that a thing?
I'm pretty sure it was a map. Maybe like Swarm or Wings of Liberty.
I think you're gonna have to. Oh wait, I think I'm able to make the lobby. Yep.
Oh, I just made a lobby, so I'll join your lobby then.
All right. / lobby link. Beautiful.
Yep.
So, Quirky, I have a question for you.
Yes, answer.
Are we gonna see Blink come out from Pezz again?
I say probably. I'd say most likely will be.
Right, the players are ready. We are ready. You know what? I kind of want a proxy. I kind of want to like like a proxy.
I want a proxy.
Yeah, like a Stargate or a robot or something crazy.
Stargate into, an Oracle into an 18-worker stasis board. Oh, that was amazing. Oh.
That was insane, that stasis. I was watching that on stream. That was crazy.
Anyway, we are going into potentially might be our last map of the series of tonight. And it's going to be on Everdream. Where apparently people dream of steel, or at least he likes to think so. And spawning in the top right. The Pepper Protoss. Can he come back and take us to a map 4 representing Mindfreak in Australia? It's Pezz.
I feel like if you wanted to continue,
And you did ask for a proxy.
I did. In the bottom left-hand corner and top right of Everdream LE, we have the Terran player also representing Mind Freaks as well as Australia. It is Seither. So, not quite the player that I wanted to proxy, but I'll take it.
You'll take any proxy you get given, but does immediately get scouted by Pezz.
Ooh, yeah, he immediately knows what exactly is on the map. That is that the Rax is missing. There is a gas on the way as well. Now it's going to be on Pezz to react and try and defend against this.
They immediately wall off of that Reaper jump, that Reaper ledge there. Mm-hmm. And now Pezz going to try and find that proxy. It's going to be Marines, not Reapers, so...
Yeah.
Maybe looking for a bunker rush here.
Yeah, there are 2 SCVs already here. A bunker is going down. Pezz does see all of this. And he's going to try and his best to deny this bunker with a Zealot, and he could. He's pushing it back.
Is trying to get... Yeah, it is a decent start. But now, one SCV does go down. Oh, the second one gets about half health.
Oh, no.
But there are 3 Marines here. And he can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, Seither being a little bit... Yeah, he's being a little bit careless with his SCVs, kind of sending them forward to try and finish that bunker. But Pezz on top of them, he was able to take them both out. And now he's pushing this back.
Yeah, even using one of the barracks. What?
Is he gonna land sneakily or?
Oh, he's trying to.
He was trying to deny the natural from going down, trying to block it, but Tiz already there.
Mm-hmm. 'Tis the woe of the Proxia.
But, you know, he does get a scout off. You know, nice little overload scout. But, yeah, that was weird. That was a weird proxy. That was... Seither was... Yeah. I don't know. You gotta take care of your SCVs, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, does look like we are going to go back into a macro-oriented game, see what Seither decides whether he wants to go into, you know, collect Banshees again.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine we're going to see a Widowmine drop. You know, we already have two out. We have the Starport finishing up. You know, if we see a medevac, then I imagine that's what we're going to get. Otherwise, the Widowmines could just be here for defense. You know, they are pretty good against, like, Oracles or, you know, just defense in general, really.
And see if it was Black Blood for a little bit. But we called it. It's going to be Blink again from Pezz.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you can do a lot with it. You know, oh my. That's bold.
That is bold.
That's ballsy. I mean, Man with Gun is pretty good.
Yeah, if you get mass quantity of them.
Yeah,
he just builds a reactor and then yes.
Builds a reactor, you know, he drops another SCV there, starts building another racks. Just
pretty much builds like his main in the main of Pezz, but
yeah.
He's just building one marine.
What? Okay. Sure.
He's on a lone mission.
Seither's like freestyling right now. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just, you know what? This will be nice. Like, I'll just do this.
Let's do this. So we're getting probe kills.
Yeah.
But
the Widowmine in the natural. They do land.
Oh, and the Fed one as well, taking care of one of the stalkers.
That they do. They didn't really get very many worker kills. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we do have Blink finishing up. So Pezz could blink in with his stalkers, but it looks like they actually turned around. They're still in the middle. They
turned around once that one marine was there. They were like, "Oh crap, it might be more." I was like, "Oh, right." It's like, how did that marine? Is he going to do it again, or is he's what? Hey, build.
I was so confused because what I thought was going to happen was I thought he was going to build up like a small marine count and then meet up with the Widowmines that were coming across the map and then like do like a weird push with that like in the main, but okay then. Meanwhile, the Stalkers do blink in. There's no defensive Widowmines. There's no defensive tanks either. Just pure bio.
All the boys getting pulled here. Try and get the surround on, but the blink micro is there for Pezz. No Stalkers have gone down yet. There are only 2 SCVs going down.
Oh, the Widowmine is going into the natural. But Pezz, he's on top of his defense. Each time he's only lost a single worker to each Widowmine. Meanwhile, he still doesn't see the racks in his main. These mains are huge. Just hasn't seen it. I don't think it really matters though, because he's not really doing anything with it. Oh, and the Widowmine, the Medvac gets picked off.
Oh, he always spotted that barracks with the...
He still can't see it. Seither, please. God damn it. Meanwhile, you know, we do have Pezz throwing down a lot of gateways and he's looking to...
Oh, I think he made one marine. He made one marine. Okay, look. Yep. He's making second. We got an improvement, everybody. We got the second marine. Now, does he make the third marine? That's going to be the question. No, he doesn't. He just makes 2. He's going to get 2 pro kills, maybe even 3. Yeah, let's get 3, 4, 5. Okay, the 2 marines.
That's insane.
There it is. The barracks is finally going to get
5 worker kills from this of all things. God damn it. Pezz, he's gonna be watching this replay, watching this VOD later. Like,
how did I not notice this? but it looks like to be a Zealot warp in at that main, going to be coming in. Charge almost finishing. Looking to go for multi-prong as well with these Blink Stalkers. Say it's got about 15 seconds on that charge. Yep, there we go.
Yeah. And unlike previous games, Pezz, his worker count is pretty solid right now as he's ahead in workers. And we do have these Stalkers here at the front of the natural. We do have the Warp Prism getting ready to go into the main as well. Ooh, nice medevac pickoff.
Yeah, but Stalkers do get pushed back here. Zealots just chilling underneath the umbrella, trying not to get a sunburn.
Yeah, they're just chilling, you know, no rush.
Man, I haven't been sunburned for so long. But I think there was a drop towards, but here comes the Zealots now. You know, trying to do some economic harassment, dropping in, trying to get 2, 3, 4, just 4 workers.
Yeah, and he does manage to get out as well, you know, keeps all his Stalkers alive. I mean, Zealots alive.
Oh, but now the Stalkers, they tried to push into that natural, but were quickly pushed away. Oh, might get a Stalker for free here.
Yeah, and Seither being very bio-heavy this time around. There's still no tanks. He's just sticking with this Marine, Marauder, Widowmine kind of tech. And Pezz, he's not going to be able to see this drop until it's too late.
Maybe. Well, the drop is happening at the moment. 16 SCVs did fall to that harassment. These Zealots trying to get on top, but it's not going to be enough. Where the warp is, the Stalkers are actually getting caught out by Seither here. And this drop still doing damage into the main. 11 workers going down, but the main army did come back to collect its debts.
Yeah, Jesus, 22 workers went down.
I mean, Pezz is in the economic advantage, has got that third up and running way before Seither did. And now it looks like Seither wants to push out here.
Yeah, he's pushing out now. There are disruptors on the way. I don't know if Pezz has very much splash damage at the moment. He only has 2 sentries really to try and block this army, like split it in half. But until these disruptors come out, this army is kind of vulnerable.
Oh, one Zealot. Seeing even more, but now the Zealot run it into the natural here. Oh, it's Ghosts.
Oh, if he picks off some Ghosts, that's the value. Oh my god.
Managed to pick up 1 Ghost here, but is very low. And the army of Seither has to come back and deal with Zealot Rumbo.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried though because now Seither's army, he's kind of like teching up. He's got Liberators now. He's got Ghosts. Like he's getting this like army composition that he wants. Meanwhile, Pezz, he's finally getting Disruptors. He's getting a couple of Immortals as well. But I feel like his army isn't quite where he wants it to be just yet.
He hasn't got Cloak for the Ghost either. His hasn't got the EMP upgrade as well. It's gonna be interesting. Oh my god, that Disruptor hit was amazing!
Jesus Christ, and he's got 3 more. Some EMPs do go down.
Oh, okay, the split wasn't too bad there. 1 Disruptor will get taken out. Oh, these Disruptor hits. As the SCVs tried valiantly to defend against this army here, but the blink forward onto the Stalkers trying to take down the Liberators. The Surge actually move and stop. All the Disruptors are gone now. It's just fire these SCVs on the side. They're doing nothing. And Pezz, he's holding with these Stalkers right now. The Immortal coming through. Another warp in of Zealots, and that's going to be a GG. We're going to a game 4.
GG. Oh my god, that was insane. Seither, he was able to jump on top of the Disruptors and snipe off both of the last ones before their shots went off. So it was just pure bio against the gateway units, but Seither just didn't have enough, even with the boys being pulled. Yeah, as you said, we're going into game number 4. That last game was kind of weird out of Seither.
Yeah.
Like we had this proxy that didn't really do anything, and then he was like flying in and out his racks, and yeah. But you know, not to take away, Pezz, his Widowmine defense was insane. Like every single time the Widowmines came in, he only lost a single worker to each one. He was very on top of it, and you know, he was able to deal his own harassing damage that game as well, like with those zealots, as well as stalkers.
Yeah. Oh boy. I have to see what Seither's map pick is going to be, and whether he wants to try that proxy again.
Oh, interesting map choice.
Quirky and industry.
A map I haven't had the luxury to cast yet, actually. I say luxury, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good or a bad map yet. As it is one of the newer maps, and an island map, you know, the first in however many years, which is always exciting. As well as the introduction to the new fields. You know, we've had like the fast fields for quite some time now, and now we have
slow
slow field. Yeah.
We already had the slow fields. We didn't have the fast fields.
Oh, right. Wait,
yeah.
What is it?
Slow fields.
This slow fields where they changed it.
Yeah. Ice Kingdom map. I can't remember.
But they were green back then, and now they're red.
They changed color.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think they have made like faster zones. But but they haven't implemented them into ladder map. To be fair, it'd be a terrible idea.
Are you making the lobby?
Oh, am I? That's cool.
Okay.
You made the last one, so I just assumed.
But yeah, so they have changed the animation or the texture, the model. Not too sure how to put it, but yeah, it is no longer green. It is red now instead.
Can you forget what I didn't click?
No. WCS Game Heart, please.
Oh wow, I can't spell. Bacon lobby. Okay, now it should be.
Cool.
There we go.
So last game we had Seither proxy. Are we going to see? Are we finally going to see Pezz proxy, or
I don't know.
Or is Seither going to whip out the cheese again? Is Pezz going to open up with Link Stalkers?
He's probably going to open up with Link Stalkers. That's probably a given right now. So how's your week been, Light?
Our week has been it's been good. It's been full of StarCraft. Been throughout the week, been casting a lot with Yaku. Been casting NA Contender on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Which, you know, it's been great, except my throat has definitely been feeling it. Casting as often as I have. As I'm not used to it.
Well, I'm used to it. Because I cast other games, and games we are going to be going into purity in industry, where the purest of all mechs are found and spawning in the left, north, south, east side of the map. The Purple Protoss. Can he take us to an ace map? Or will he be fooling to his opponent? Representing Mind Freak Gaming in Australia, it's Pezz.
And in the top left-hand corner of Purity and Industry, LE, we have the Terran player also representing Mind Freaks as well as Australia. This is potentially the last game as he's up 2-1 in this best of 5. He is Seither.
All right, so no proxies so far.
No proxies, nothing crazy. No, pretty straight up, pretty standard. Yeah, I wonder how this is gonna play out, because there is still room here to blink in if he does go for a blink opener into the main of Seither. But the fact that there are slow fields across, like in between these bases, it can affect, you know, Widowmine drop timings or Banshees, right? Like I imagine. I guess we'll see like what happens because of how these environmental effects affect play. Right?
I mean, we did have it. Seither did play a game against Beastalk on this map.
Beastalk, yeah.
TvP. And it's interesting to see that even with the slow fields, like you still had like flying units go through. Beastalk did a mass Phoenix play into a ground army. Seither had battle cruisers, so and they're not that effective. They slow it down. They pretty much make it a more like, you know, heavy a more like slower time, like make the map longer, sort of.
Yeah,
probably the best way of describing it.
So what you're saying is we need to put more slow fields there, make it worse.
No,
it's gonna be like fungal growth level slow, you know.
Oh
like,
god,
that's what I want.
No, it's gonna be like all fungal growth. They're just gonna stop.
Yeah. As soon as you go in,
it's gonna move like 1 pixel every minute.
There's no coming out. You're stuck in there.
Yeah, you're just stuck in there. As soon as you're in there, like, even if you want to turn around, it affects your turning speed as well. So, like, you're kind of screwed. Like, as soon as you go in. But also, for the first time in a long time, we have an island base on this map.
Yeah.
Up in the top right. We saw Beastalk use it. It's just another base that you could take. Actually, it would be easier as a Terran or Protoss to take that base as compared to Zerg, because you have to go to Lair, get your Evo Chamber, get your Drop a Lord, you know.
Yeah.
Or, you know, go Lair, go into Nidus, pop up a Nidus in there.
I mean, the problem with that is that if you pop out a Nidus, then you announce that you have a Nidus, and then
you only just make a Nidus for that purpose, and that's it.
Yeah.
Actually, Seither is looking to go for another Mind Drop again.
Yeah, which is quite interesting because we haven't seen him have as much like success with it. We've seen Pezz be able to defend a lot better against Widowmines. Part of it could be because, you know, you don't really need detection. It's just it's all about reaction time and being able to pull your probes. So this could be good for Pezz. In saying that though, you know, Seither, he could have, like, you know, he's choosing to do this again, even though he didn't do so well last game. So
into the slow fields. But once you get out of those slow fields, you could either take the long way around, or, you know, have its own. But his
the Haluk misses.
The Haluk misses it.
Yeah. But it will be coming in here into the main base. He does get spotted by the pylon. Will Pezz react? He does. But there's a third Widowmine in there.
And necessarily had a way to
just one extra probe. It's fine. it's something, but, you know, it's still pretty good defense. Loses minimal amount of workers.
Remember when they had the cloak upgrade without the upgrade? Without upgrading it? Like they automatically had cloak. That was
it was a lot worse for Protoss players. You know, Zerg, we just get spores. It's a little bit more unnatural for like Protoss to get cannons or to have like an observer waiting.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, Pezz, he defends it pretty well. You know, he's got his third base up and running. I'm a little bit worried because it looks like Seither, like, he's starting to like ramp up, looking to go for like a stim +1 timing at some point.
Yeah, getting the tanks as well this time. So imagine if he slow floated a barracks
again.
Again.
Oh god, the disrespect. But yeah, this time Seither going for that tank as opposed to last game where it was very bio-mine focused. Two tanks, actually. Okay. I like it. It's good.
Mm.
I feel like it's definitely what he was missing previously.
Oh, yeah. But both players are just playing passive at the moment. They're both looking for their timings to eventually push out across the map.
Yeah, Pezz confirming whether or not there's a third base. The army composition, he sees the tanks as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, even manages to keep the Haluk alive for extra scouting.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we do have Pezz getting legs, Zealot speed, charge lots even. 1-1 is finishing up. We've got Stim and +1 for Seither finishing up as well as combat shields.
And this is a big push.
Yeah, it's a big push. Pezz does spot it, as he did have units there. Oh, there are workers with this as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a big push.
Yeah, it's a big push. Oh god, and it's going to be all about the force fields to try and split this up to try and stop this, but he doesn't even have that much energy on his sentries.
You shouldn't have enough for like 2 forces. Goes for Guardian Shield. Instead, it actually does manage to pick off the Raven, so no anti-armor missile, but it did actually go off just before it went down.
Force field.
There's not enough energy, just enough for 1 force field. 4 Zealots, the first Immortal coming out as well. Tank sieging up. Now, this is looking like the Nightshade game all over again.
Yeah, deja vu. This time
I've been in this place before. Lateral, my feet. And...
There is an Immortal coming out, so maybe he's like waiting for it just to push in with it as well. It is still a couple of seconds away, but by the time it comes out, these bunkers are going to finish up. Ah, God. Meanwhile, that lone Marauder is just going ham on that gateway.
Well, here it comes. The Immortal is out. There's going to be enough. Zealots charging through. The bunkers are there, but there's nothing in there. The tanks free firing. Leaps forwards onto the Stalkers, trying to take rid of the tanks. Force field trying to go down, but Seither is still here. The Immortal's still alive, but it's going to take Marauder fire. It's going to get very, very low and will get taken out. Zealots getting walked in again, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And I think Seither is going to be our first Australian GPO champion.
There it is. Somehow he's... Oh, wait. Never mind. Like, he was almost to pick up... He almost managed to pick off that tank. And if he did, like, maybe he could have been able to do something, but...
I don't think it is. GG is called. And Seither will be your GPO 22... Sorry, 22 champion. I have to make sure I top it.
GG. And I was going to say, somehow... Seither becomes the first Australian champion, not Azure, which is a bit of a shame. If you've been following these GPOs, Azure, he's like the Kong of the scene. He's come second to Demi quite a few times, to Mia Micah as well, I believe.
Mia Micah, Coco Joey.
Yeah. And Seither, he swoops in his second GPO ever and takes the win. A bit of a shame, like kind of like always the bridesmaid, never the bride feeling for Azure.
Yeah, he's got Blitzcraft.
He does. As Azure, he is organizing Blitzcraft. If you're watching and if you're not aware, an Australian LAN has been announced recently in Brisbane, known as Blitzcraft, which is what we're talking about. So yeah, if you're part of the Australian community, of the Australian scene, and if you want to be a part of that, just a little bit of a plug here, but you should go to Blitzcraft. It's pretty sick.
Pretty sick. Yeah, and Seither did keep his word. He did say he was going to beat Pezz just to get him to play Dota.
Yep. Now they're off to play Dota. But GG, well played to Seither, to Mind Freaks as well, taking both first and second place, as they are the places that do get awarded prize money. So congrats to them as well. And yeah, congratulations to Pezz as well, as this is the furthest he's ever gone. He's never gotten to the finals before. So second place is pretty big for him as well. Being able to take out Justice Simon, which has kind of like PvP has kind of been the bane for him in these tournaments, like Beastork or Justice Simon. They've kind of stopped Pezz from getting further.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that it's gonna be it for us this week. Well, not this week. Still have Battle of the Americas on tomorrow.
Yeah. If you want to, follow us, then you'll be notified for Battle of the Americas, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll be casting that with Milk and Cookies, actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
I now I have to. Damn it! You have to go to make me wake up early. Like,
Yeah, normally I cast that with Yoda Slim, as he is our regular NA caster, but he is unavailable this weekend, so
coronavirus.
I'm getting our other NA resident CranKy Ducklings member, Milk and Cookies, and I'll be casting with him, which is something that happens like once a year. So be sure to tune into that. And yeah, I believe that's it for us, Quirky. Where can people find you?
Find me on. I'm Quirky. Hi. Find me on twitter.com/QuirkyCast or twitch.tv/QuirkyCast. I think that's it for now.
Yeah, you typically cast StarCraft as well as League of Legends, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. LPL as well. The Chinese, whatchamacallit? The Chinese League. It's online at the moment because of coronavirus. But anyway, GB unofficial English broadcast for that. Yeah. And where can you find you, Light?
Yeah, Light_VIP on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here on CranKy Ducklings. I typically cast Battle of the Americas as well as the NA Contender Series, which is during the week as well. Typically we have Quirky and Steel Mold cast this, but as Steel Mold's internet is a bit shaky today, we kind of, we tagged in Yaku, casted the semis, I came in for the finals. We kind of work together to make this happen. And I guess
Kuro, fake Kuro as well. Lovely production. Observer today. Group hero of the esports. So hero of the wasteland, savior of esports, sneakiest polish ninja. 16, also known as 16 Squad Senseki, 16 Squid Senseki. Anything else?
I believe that's it. If you want to continue to support this tournament, exclamation mark Maturino, right? As well as Patreon. Both of those support the tournament in different ways. Maturino boosts the prize money for this week's tournament specifically. And Patreon is to try and support the tournament grow overall. Eventually we want to boost the prize money for the weeklies and then eventually have monthly. So that's our goal for
monthly
this
finals.
Yeah.
And the end goal is to have that's way far off into the future.
Yeah. Hopefully not too far off. But
Definitely not too far off. Alright. And with that, hope you all have a good Saturday night or whatever night it is. Stay safe from the coronavirus. Please, if you are feeling sick, do get yourself tested. And with that, we will be back next week with DPO number 23. We'll see you then. Have a nice night.